What's up? What's up? What's up, collective? It is your girl Aquame. I'm back. I'm back. I'm here for another message for you. This is going to be an energetic check-in for the collective. So whatever comes out, comes out. Take it how it resonates. Um, yeah. Let's see. I don't know what's going on with you. How you been? How you doing? I am here today on this lovely, lovely Tuesday. It is. Yes, it is. I love it. All right. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Let's jump into this message. I feel like I'm just lollygagging. I didn't shuffle my cards before I got on like I normally do. So we're going to do it together. All right. So let's tap into the energy for the collective. Let's get an energetic check in. What is it that the collective is not seeing? What is it that they need to be aware of? All right. And what advice do we have for the collective? Because the energy is always moving, grooving, and sliding and doing what it got to do. So we got to be aware of it, pay attention so that we're on our A games. Okay. All right. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's tap into this energy. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today. Hit the like button. I don't know why I just said hit the like button. That's not normally what I say. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for tapping in. Our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. Okay? What the hell? That was so weird. All right. What is going on with the collective? What do we need to know right now? What is the main energies? What is happening for the collective? All right. I'm gonna get the cards and then we're gonna look at them. Okay. So just bear with me. Every reading, I do things slightly different. So if you notice that, it's just my thing. I don't like to do things the same. Okay. And all right. I'm just gonna take it. Intelligence. I was gonna get a card that was not trying to show itself, but I can't force it because even the cards I was trying to pull out, this was the first one that came out. Superfoods. But we have cold water therapy, number 53. All right. Jumping right into something. The wild enchilada or enchida chihidna. I never know how to say this, but it's a wild card in this deck. Okay. And then you have intelligence. So this, I love this energy. This is about doing something and not expecting anything but the best, or just expecting like whatever the universe has for me, I'm going to accept. But I feel like also you're doing something where you know you feel comfortable in it. You feel like a level of I know what I'm doing. I can handle this. I'll get through this, right? So it's not like you're stepping into something with a level of fear, but it's a level of like high confidence, and I love that. Okay, number 53, which is 8, number 64, which is 10, and number 11. Okay, so I love this. I love this. This cold water therapy is like, just do it. Just get to the program. Don't think about it. Take a deep breath and just go for it. Okay, just go for it. Okay, this wild card is anything can happen, but I feel like you are definitely prepared. And I feel like that anything that can happen is like you're wanting something like this, almost like this energy of a miracle, this energy of like, I just need something big to happen for me, right? So it's like you're stepping into something with the optimism, with the bigger mindset, like, yes, I got this. But you are navigating through it with intelligence, right? Because you feel confident. When you work through something with confidence versus fear, your mind works differently through the progress, through the process. When you're operating out of fear, you may missteps, you may do something by accident, you may, you know, whatever. But with when you're doing it with confidence, you feel you can make mistakes with confidence, but you feel like, okay, even with that, I made a mistake. How do I learn from this? How do I get past this? How do I move forward? Okay, so this is a very good energy of like feeling like I can take on anything and I'm jumping into it without the caution of worry, right? I'm not throwing caution at the wind. I'm just jumping into it. I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm really feeling like this is what I'm supposed to do. So this is a lot of confidence of maybe something that you're saying yes to. Something here you're like, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and there's no hesitation about it. All right. There might be a little bit of a learning process in the beginning, but it's like nothing that you can't get through. All right. Yeah, I love this for you, collective, because it's just like this day and age, we got to do something, right? We can't just keep sitting here with the same old stories, with the same old outcomes with the same old feelings. It's like we got to do something new. This cold water therapy is like jumping into something you're not used to, getting used to it very quickly. Because it's like once you know how they say when you get in the pool, once you put your head under the water, your body gets used to it. So it's like jump in fully, just do it. Um, do it scared, all right? Do it with the intention that you're going to succeed. Do it with the intention that you're going to find the next step as you go, right? It's like really telling yourself this, like, this is going to work for me, and it's going to work for me because this is how I'm thinking. This is how I'm operating. Operating from a place of things working. I'm operating from a place, excuse me, that I am worthy. I'm operating from a place of ain't nobody could stop me. I'm operating from a place that, yes, miracles do happen for people, right? I'm seeing, if you ever been online and you look through like the comment section of certain photos and certain things people post, like when they have good news, and you'll see somebody say, oh God, I see what you're doing for others, right? Do that for me. This is like you making it happen for you. God is like, here goes the opportunity for you, for it to happen for you. What are you going to do with that? How are you going to handle that? How are you going to take advantage of this? Okay, so when the opportunity arises, jump in it, jump for it. Don't second guess yourself. Question yourself as you make the moves and say, okay, wait, all right, so this is what's happening. This is what I got to do. Working with intelligence. Okay, the energy of intelligence. There may be somebody in your energy who is feeling like they are smarter than you in some sort of way, right? Which is interesting. So pay attention to that. To people who feel like when you say something, it's like they have a better answer. Like, oh no 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 no, you should do it like this. You know, like somebody's telling you, it's like, nah, I feel I want to do it. This is what I want to do. I have, it's like you have a vision for it. You have something that is pushing you toward this, but it's like somebody else is like, well, I always see that. That's interesting. I've been seeing that lately of like people trying to convince people to stay backwards, to stay behind. And we ain't doing that. All right. So let's see. Oh, that's a lot of chords. Actually, it was only two. I'm going to take them. We have the first and the fourth chakra. So the root chakra and the heart chakra is important here. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Okay. So Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, okay, of the heart and the your root chakra. Jumping into cold water, it's like you'll get used to it right away because you have like protection around you as well with Archangel Michael. You're very when you're on the right path, things will not feel too intense, right? They may the initial response or the initial thing, like that energy of like feeling butterflies in your stomach, waiting for something to happen, just getting started with it and seeing what's going to happen from it. Like this energy of excitement is here, that something is building, something is growing here. Archangel Michael is letting you know he's here with you. He's happy that you've made this type of choice, right? So if you believe in Archangel Michael or any angels or you know, deities or certain things that you believe in, I'm letting you know that they're telling you they're proud of you, okay? They're very proud of you right now. And even with the heart chakra with Archangel Raphael, this is a lot of healing work. This wild card energy, you're healing some type of just some type of fear. You're healing something within you by doing this, by taking this action, by stepping out boldly, right? By letting your creative side be seen in some sort of way, okay? I feel like you are taking a chance here on love as well. You're taking a chance on just what life can offer you with this energy, which I love. It's like not saying like, oh, well, I was supposed to be a doctor. I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to do that. It's like doing whatever your heart feels is right, right in that moment, and not feeling any type of regret from it because you don't know where it could bring you. Right, some of the craziest stories, like when you hear of success stories, it's because someone took a chance. It's because someone said, I'm going to do what's on my heart. I'm going to do what's on my mind and make it happen. Right? They didn't hold themselves back. They didn't say, well, my mom told me this or my family, my friends and this. They would no, they just took that chance. Okay? They did what they needed to do. There's two cards here. And I only want one. Thank you. Another archangel. We have the throat chakra. All right. Yeah, the throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel. So the archangels out here. All right. Your archangel Gabriel is helping you with being smart, making smart moves, right? Saying the right thing and listening to the right things as well. Um, Feeding yourself the right food. Okay, feeding yourself here with things that are going to help you to elevate yourself. If you don't know something, there's nothing wrong with going out there and getting that information, asking questions, right? Filling yourself up with the information that you need to be successful. So don't be afraid here to gain more information. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to talk to someone either, right? There may be somebody that you speak to that gives you some sort of insight to something, right? And you may never even think about this person, or you may not have even met this person, whatever. It doesn't matter. You may not think that this person can give you insight, but it's just like certain conversations that can happen can bring you, um, can elevate your mind. All right. So having certain conversations, speaking up, asking questions. I'm getting an energy here of a mentor. If somebody has a mentor, you could have a mentor that feels like, well, I'm the mentor and you're the student. So pay attention to that. Like if you have somebody that is not actually elevating you or not bringing you up, like they're keeping you kind of less than them, then that's a red flag. But I do feel like you have somebody here where it's like you're meeting the intelligence of someone, right? And they may not know how to deal with that. So your intelligence is very powerful. It's showing somebody up, one up on somebody, and they may not to care for that type of energy. But I feel like this is you being very bold. This is you doing things outside of the box, not being predictable, right? Being very spontaneous in the moment, not allowing people to study you or not allowing yourself to get stuck in one type of pattern, right? Being able to adapt, adjust, learn something new, grow, elevate type of thing, right? I love that because the archangels are here. They're guiding you from the root chakra, heart chakra, and the throat chakra. Those are the three main chakras that are here currently. Okay, as you navigate through, the things you navigate through. We all do, don't we? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a message here. Ooh, look, did not say that opinion and argument. There's somebody here is like meeting of the minds, right? Somebody is challenging your thoughts, or you may be challenging what someone else is saying, and that's okay. Like if somebody's even challenging what you're saying, that's okay. You may need to refocus or rethink what it is that you got going on, right? Don't get so caught up in like my idea is correct that if somebody challenges what you believe or what you're saying or your thought process or your habit, your whatever it is that they may be calling out of you, look at that. It's not always an argument, right? Some people are there to just kind of block you, but sometimes we can block ourselves by not wanting to hear that we need to change. Okay, so there is a level of that where it's like taking you're not taking all the opinions of that people say about you, but it's like really looking at yourself and saying, well, how can I grow? Somebody said this to me, or this was something here that caused an argument. This was something here that is causing tension. How do I fix myself? How do I rectify my energy, my thoughts, my habits, my patterns to be better? Okay, so you're not having this conflict. It may not be with this person. This person just may be the eye opener for you, right? You may find this useful in other relationships in your life, and not necessarily the one that you're in, but it's still something to see, to learn from. Okay, so somebody here though is definitely trying to play a psychological game. Um, Maybe trying to see if they can get you to fold or get you to do something that you don't want to do. All right, they're trying to see if you're how committed you are, how serious you are about something here. Um, yeah, interesting. Somebody, I'm seeing someone here trying to get used to your energy. I don't know who this is, but somebody's energy can't be monitored, right? That their ways can't necessarily be monitored. And somebody's trying to pick up on it, and it's like causing friction because it's like what they thought they knew about you is not really what is true. So it's causing conflict with this person. Interesting. What the hell? Mind your business, people. Like, get out of my business and stay in your business. You know what I mean? Like, why are you worried about what I got? Stay focused. All right, have the willpower to stay focused on what you got, what you working on. Resisting temptations and maintaining boundaries. So there's somebody here that is overstepping their boundaries in some sort of way. You have your angels here. Obviously, Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel is trying to keep the wrong relationships out of your life and keep the right ones in. Okay, they are helping and assisting you, but by you staying focused, by you staying maintaining some type of boundary, and this is with yourself and with others, right? You staying on track, you keeping a schedule, you meeting in the mark, you and looking good while you do it as well. It's like you're bringing in more and more and more. All right, the more you do, the more you bring in, the more abundance you bring in, the more you put time into the right space, into the right, into the right function. All right. Excuse me. I'm seeing like two people got two different sets of time. Like the timing is off. The timing is not right here. All right. Somebody is an early bird. Somebody is a late bird. Somebody is messy. Somebody is clean. Somebody is, into astrophysics, and the other person is into sports. All right. So this is like an energy where it's the opposite of opposites can attract, but it also, when it repels, it repels. Right. When it's not attractive, it's not attractive. So that it could be some type of conflict, but it's telling you to stay focused and not really kind of feed into the energy of what the other person is doing, or what this other person may be saying to you, like, oh, why do you do that? Why are you doing this? What is going on? So don't feed into that energy to make you feel like you shouldn't be doing something. Okay, but be open. Something here about being open still as well as you move along, because every relationship that we experience, every encounter that we have is for a reason. It has purpose in our lives for our future moments. So take heed to what's happening now to help you as you move along. Okay, so there's a surface story here. You're not seeing the full picture of something. They want you to dig in deeper. It says, "Be look beyond appearances, uncover hidden depths of transformation." So there's more. There's more here to a story. There's more here to your story. All right, the story you're creating. There's more. It's not completely over and done. All right, a chapter may be done, or maybe you want to revisit something and put and get more out of it. All right, there's the essence of that too. Looking beyond the appearance, where you may have looked over something and now you're looking at it in a different angle, from a different light, right, with different depth, right? Seeing again this energy of being open. Like you may be, somebody could be like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to use an example, but this is a weird one. Why do you always why do you always chew with your mouth open? Right? And it's like, well, shit, that's how I chew. That's what I do. Why are you worried about it? But it's like really being conscious, because you know that can be annoying to someone else. Even though it's something that you do, it still could be something that is like, I don't got to do it. I can improve, right? So it's like staying focused on what the real thing is, and not saying, well, this is just the way I do something. This could be somebody else in your energy behaving in this manner, right? And you're trying to let them know, like, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm more so trying to help you. I'm more so trying to see you to get a bigger picture of something. All right. So this is where that surface story, it's like, what's really underneath all of that? Why does this person do that? Or why is this person reacting to how this person does that? Okay. There's something here with that. Um, but pay attention here. People are definitely, not seeing the full story here, and they're looking at something from a particular perspective, a particular lens that is not healthy or conducive. Okay, so it says enthusiastic focus on oneself. So that's what you got to do. You really can't pour yourself too much into what somebody else has going on, into their story. Like you could look at somebody else's situation, see what they got going on, try to assist them, and if they don't take heed to what's happening, just move on. You may notice people in your life starting to move on from you, and it could be because maybe you're the one not seeing the bigger picture of a situation, and you're kind of, stuck in place in a way. So take it as it resonates, guys. All right, I ain't all right. Don't shoot the messenger. But enthusiastic on and focusing on oneself, you're worried about what you got going on. I feel like you see things happening in the world as you travel along your journey. You help where you can, but you're not pouring yourself in that you never get back on this motorcycle to keep going on your journey, right? It's like just a part of the story. It's a part of what is going on. Yeah, there could be deeper meaning into certain things that'll have more transformative effects on your life, um, or positive or negative, right? For the positive or the negative, but it's like everything is not worth kind of sticking in and holding on to. So be really careful which stories you want to be a part of. Which books do you read? The surface story. I'm saying here, like you read the back of the book and you see what you want to read. Do you want to read the story? Do you want to get into the depth of it to see what it's really about? Or does the surface of what you're seeing repel you in some sort of way, because I'm seeing that as well. And you just moving on. Like something is repelling. Like, I don't really like what I'm seeing. I need to stay focused on what I'm doing and get to the goal. All right, because this right here ain't it. So, yeah. Oh, all right. 2 cards. Here we go. Another clock is here. And you have the focus energy again. So time is of the essence here with the serendipity, secure, focus, catalyst. The time is to focus on what you're meeting, some sort of deadline here too. Something here about money, focusing on your money. Because if it's not making your money grow, it ain't worth your time. Right? If it's not making um if it's not making your life better or easier in any sort of way, you're wasting time on it. So do not waste time, because time is money. Okay? She's here, she has the clock. She's wasting time arguing, or whoever, he or she. I'm not going to just say she. Wasting time arguing, not focus on the right things. Once you do start to focus on there, guess what? The abundance, the money, everything starts to come into play, because you're not focused on anything that's outside of that goal. All right, so you're being very, very focused and very, very particular and meticulous here about your time, your energy, and what is in your life, the boundaries. All right, you're nurturing, you're focusing, you're driving on a course that you will see things as you go along, like a road trip. You're going to see different experiences and different things and different behaviors and different struggles and different whatever it is. You're gonna see it, but is it all for you? No. Sometimes it's just like, oh wow, that happened along my journey. That wasn't a part of me. I'm good. I'll wonder about it in 20 years. Whatever happened to that person I seen crossing the road and they got hit by the car? Right? Maybe it's just not for you to stop at that time to help that person. It is like that. Okay, so that might sound a little crazy, but it's some realness, right? Sometimes we can't really stop on our journey to help other people, because um, other people have their own lessons to learn. So if we helping them through too, if we too involved in people's stuff, it holds us back from what we got going on. Okay. All right. And also, I'm seeing like an energy of like somebody telling you what to do and they don't have their shit right. Right? Somebody's trying to show you how you wrong, how you need to be doing this, how this is what you should do. But it's like when you look underneath and deep into what they got going on, they ain't no better than you. So it's like just focus on what you can do, what you got to do to make your life better. Because if you feeling bad over how somebody else is behaving or making you think or something like that, then you're wasting your time. And money is going elsewhere. All right, let's see. Let's get some messages here. Clarify this energy. Some advice. Let's get advice here. Thank you. Damn. Here we go with the trickster energy. Here we go with the devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Magician. The people. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I feel like people. I don't like this energy because it just feels like so tiring. Like, how much energy do you have to really try to mess with someone else, right? I feel like this energy is like this is an energy of not letting this in, or you letting it affect you. All right, somebody is here with this argument. They are definitely trying to sabotage something you got going on, and this is why you got to stay focused. I feel like this devil is right in the center, because you can either be binded by this energy of the devil or bind the energy of the devil. Somebody here needs to do some work to get this devil off his back. And when I say work, if you know what I mean, if you know, you know. I ain't explaining too much here. They ain't for everybody. All right, but there is some type of heavy energy here where you have to be bold here to get rid of it. You have to be bold to tackle this energy, to fight up, to come up against this energy, because it is a very strong energy that is very convincing, is very charming, it is very um, consuming type of energy. All right, I'm hearing beating the devil at his own game. Okay, the Knight of Swords here. Um, Somebody also could be going through some sort of purging. Okay, there's the energy of purging out what you have experienced with this devil energy. All right, and this devil-like energy is like it kind of made you believe one thing, and now you're breaking away from that illusion. All right, The fragmented mind is, I'm hearing, oh, that's what I'm hearing. The fragmented mind. It's like relearning something, coming out of some type of energy that was either yourself, just a way that you thought, or a way that somebody else was making you think. You're breaking away from that. You're realizing the truth here. You're realizing that self-sabotaging energy. And this is a bold thing to do, because I feel like this could be like religion, or this could be something that was very oppressive, or something that like you kind of just believe you went along with, but you didn't never question it. But now that you start to question it, you start to see, wait a minute, this ain't right. This ain't for me. You start to see more. You start to see a bigger landscape here. I'm telling you, this the surface story. It's like you digging deeper into something, you finding out, and it's like, I don't like this. I want to change this, and this isn't for me. I see what was happening. The Emperor, you taking some sort of charge, right? You're seeing how you weren't meant to be held down or stopped by anything, right? You were meant to break free. You were meant to break through. This was only a challenge of you. This was only a learning experience that you were meant to ace and actually gain some sort of strength with, some sort of power, some sort of discipline with. All right. Not letting anything just be fed to you. Somebody um, has an energy of just like accepting whatever is given to them by certain people, right? I'm hearing an auntie. So you can have like an aunt or somebody, or a family member, or somebody you look up to, who is, like I said, they're trying to give you advice, but they are no better than you. They are maybe even worse. They may be giving you very poor advice. It's actually stopping you. And this is where you got to stop that. Stop listening to something and actually see your own direction, see your own way here. All right. The emperor has the best advisors around him, and when the advisors ain't advising, then you got to go. You ain't making no sense in my ear right now. You telling me the wrong thing. I see where when I'm following what this person is saying, or when I'm around this person, it's stopping me in some way. Yeah, the Knight of Wands and the Tower. This is quickly kicking something out of your way. Quick kicking something out here. All right, let me show you how I see it. So you have this Three of Wands. He's looking for his fourth wand. All right. He doesn't quite have it yet, but he sees a way to get it. All right. This Knight of Wands is like an energy of like, oh yeah, here it's just like cheap work, or something cheap, something not worthy. This Knight of Wands, and that's why the Tower. It's like it comes and strikes it down. It's not worthy to stand here with the other three. It doesn't fit. It doesn't match here. Right? It is not the fourth wand that is going to make the structure safe and sound and structure. It's not. Like the Emperor's like, I don't like that. I don't want to get it out my way. Get it out my face. Right? With this Knight of Wands. Right? This could also be like gossiping energy. You have to get away from that. That energy of somebody's energy here is very chaotic in a way that can be like you love them, you have love for them, but you know that they're no good. Right? So you gotta like kind of keep them at a arm's distance, and you can't allow them to come in and put anything in place of what you want. Yeah, you have love for this person, whoever this is, and the Queen of Wands with the Six of Cups. This is like having some sort of sympathy in some sort of way, or this is also here having wanting some type of desire for your family, wanting to travel somewhere, maybe to meet family, see old friends, or something to that effect. um this is actually a better energy, so you're seeing something. This is like seeing over something. I'm seeing overseer energy. I don't know what that is, but like overseeing something to its next level, or seeing expansion in something, expanding something, seeing where something is not working, and then fixing it. Because I feel like this there's a certain level of influence here that can make something sway left or right. So you got to be very smart here about things, about your process, about who you are working with, right? Well, yeah. the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords here. I don't like that together, actually. I feel like, but I do like it together because I feel like this can be like a heavy ending to something. Like it can feel heavy. It can feel, or you come to your wits end with something, with dealing with something, with putting up with something, or putting up with a family member. You're like, enough is enough, right? Somebody may definitely feel like they are in charge here when they're not, and it's like either you or something. It's like I'm enough is enough. This is not going to keep continuing like this. I'm ending it here. I'm stopping it here. This is too much to bear. I have to put my time and energy elsewhere. So you may be breaking off some sort of a relationship or something like that. Yep, the King of Cups, breaking off some sort of relationship with somebody. Um, somebody who likes to feel like they're in charge, or they feel like they can control you enough that the minute that you cut them off or you point them out, it's like they feel exposed. They feel like, what the heck? Like, what did I do? You know, feeling kind of like a victim in a way. When it's like, no, baby, I was the victim the whole time. You were, it's like, don't try to play it now. So, what is too much? Let me get two cards. Two cards, Spirit. Thank you. And you give me three. Did I not? You going elsewhere. I feel like you're looking for better. You're finding better. You're finding your happiness elsewhere. The Fool, the Page of Swords. I feel like you're singing a new tune. I'm hearing whistling here with that Page of Swords. Um, you're scoping out a new environment in some way. I feel like you are feeling like, I don't have to deal with this, and I'm not with this Page of Swords. Like somebody could be asking you too, how did you get something? Because they want to do it like you. Like you may be telling somebody, you know what, this is what I'm doing. I'm no longer doing this. And it may be somebody that's like, wait, don't leave me. How do I do it too? And who cares? Don't show them shit. Let them figure out on their own. Right? You done did enough of that. I feel like your chariot has arrived and you just ready to go where you going, right? So don't, that one person that's like, wait for me. Like you ain't ready yet. I'm not waiting no longer. I got bigger and better things to do here. So that's what that is. That is what that is. All right. Let me get some last messages here. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Um, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I can't even see. I guess I'm getting spammed here. Whatever. All right. You got Neptune, confusion and illusion with relationship, integration of a union. So there's some type of confusion here. When you are with someone, when you integrate with someone, it causes you to be confused. You're not seeing something. You're not seeing the red flags in the situation. Yeah, maybe you're choosing to ignore something, but maybe you're choosing also to take off those rose-colored glasses to see the truth, to see the bigger picture. All right. Yeah, the facade and the beliefs. The mask is being pulled off here. Wow, somebody's mask is dropping in some sort of relationship. The truth is going to be revealed. Is going to be seen. Somebody's true colors is going to be coming out to a point that you can't miss it. Right? You may feel a little confused, like, well, what is going on? How come this is happening right now? It may feel a little bit like out of left field, but it's not. hmm You may have been noticing something, but it's like the truth comes out, and it can't be denied. The healing of the inner child is here. Okay, you're looking at yourself and you're seeing maybe how this is just a pattern that you've been dealing with for a while. I don't know. You deal with it though. You heal from it at the end of the day. So it says messages and dreams and thoughts in isolation. So you need to think about your dreams that you're having, because Neptune is about dreams as well. Seeing your messages in your dreams. I just did a dream reading yesterday. You could check that out if that might be helpful for you. But writing down your dreams, writing down your thoughts, writing down like the insight that you receive. Like something may seem, ooh, my ears just started ringing, both of them at the same time. That was crazy. Pay attention to your dreams, guys. Pay attention to your thoughts. Okay? That actually felt really unusual. Somebody is spying and watching what you're doing, the seeds that you're planting, how you're moving. Somebody is trying to see what you're doing, catch up to you. They quite can't do that though. I feel like they don't even see what it is that you're growing. They just know that you're doing something. It's like somebody can sense it, or you may be sensing somebody else's moves, what somebody else's next move is, right? You may be seeing that in your dreams or noticing certain things. It's like Yeah, pay attention here. Somebody's either paying attention to you and what you're doing, every move that you make, or you need to be paying more attention to the moves of someone else and the seeds and the intentions that think people are like when they talk to you, how they say it, what was their body language like, what it, how did it feel, how like reflection type of energy. It says reflection. I said reflection type of energy. Flip the card up. It says reflection and projection. Excuse me. So the mirror is here twice. That spying and the reflections energy. So somebody could be trying to copy you, or somebody could just be watching you and trying to meet you where you are in some sort of way, chemistry and passion. Um, yeah, but pay attention to that, to the people you're around, because I feel like again, it's the energy of people's mask are being torn off, and uh their true self, their inner child, right? The stuff that they need to work on and heal on is starting to spill out. It can't be suppressed anymore. Okay, but there is an energy of renewal and spark here, so there is like better times ahead. It could be with someone else, it could be with yourself, it could be with the person that this is talking about. It doesn't matter. It's like times get better once the glasses come off, once the lies um, that are being told are acknowledged, or they have to be acknowledged. So you're breaking bonds with toxicity and patterns. Okay, that's what we're doing. Cycles of completion. Okay, the butterfly is here. She has that butterfly on her mouth. It's like there's change here, which is interesting that it's on her mouth, because it's like she's no longer singing the same song. She's transforming her words. She's transforming herself, right? She doesn't speak the same. She doesn't look the same. She doesn't dance the same. Something is different. Okay? I love it. Self care and energy is at the bottom. And collective, that is the message. I hope it resonated for you. This was a very good message. I hope you felt that too. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Personal readings are available, all of that good stuff. But for now, I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.